got Southern Nazarene for Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Give me your women's pick.
I'll take Southern Nazarene.
Dustin, you're reading my mind. And for the men, Southeastern?
On the men's side, no chance. I cannot do it. I cannot pick against Southern Nazarene.
Until they get beat or show some weakness.
Until somebody beats SNU.
You've got to stick with Southern Nazarene for most of this season. And then, obviously, December 8th.
Now, that game's at Southeastern, so...
I mean, it's going to be a good game because Southeastern is one of the top teams in this conference. But SNU, I don't think they really care who you are.
Yeah.
Thursday, again, you've got... Oh, we already got that. Saturday, you've got Southern Nazarene for Southwestern. Give me your women's pick.
I'll take SWASU.
SWASU. I will as well. After that, we've got Ouachita and Southern Arkansas.
On the women's side, I will take Ouachita or Southern Arkansas. I actually will take Ouachita Baptist.
Ouachita Baptist. I will go ahead and go with you there, too. And then you've got Harding versus Henderson State University.
Harding against Henderson. I'm going to take... Now, that's a tough matchup. Both teams are 2-0, 6-1, and 5-1. It's at Henderson. I'll take Henderson.
I will, too. Pink and Blue Jones are just really dynamic. Arkansas Tech University, University of Arkansas at Monticello. Who you got?
Arkansas Tech.
I will go with a surprise pick here and take Monticello. All right, moving on to the men's side. Actually, that's a terrible pick by me. I thought we were picking men's. I will go with Arkansas Tech.
I was going to say Monticello is over on the season.
That would have been an incredible upset, and I'm going to be super upset if they do, in fact, pull that off. Moving on to the men's side, December 8th, Saturday, Southern Nazarene versus SWASU. Who do you got?
I think it's going to be a fairly decent game is what Southwestern can score, but I like Southern Nazarene to win.
You are a big believer in Southwestern. Necessarily hasn't showed on the schedule this year. They've gotten blown out multiple times.
They score a lot of points. They don't play any defense.
No, it's just, I mean, they've got the Swiss cheese defense, holes everywhere, so they're really just not really going to play defense. They want to get out and run. Arkansas Tech versus Monticello.
Tech on the road at Monticello. I actually like Arkansas Tech's men to go on the road and win.
I like Monticello. See, that's the pick that I wanted to make earlier. Ouachita Baptist versus Southern Arkansas University.
Ouachita on the road at Southern Arkansas. I'm going to take Southern Arkansas being there at home.
I will take Ouachita with that. I think they're much improved this year. Harding University versus Henderson.
Harding on the road at Henderson. Harding's 2-0 in conference play. I think they pick up their first loss at Henderson, though.
I will take Harding on that one. I think they're playing really well this year. All right, that's all the picks for this week. I believe me and you are tied on the women's side, 8-2, and then you lead me by one game, 6-4, and then I'm 5-5 on the men's side. Having a great time with this year. A lot of fun for us.
Yeah, again, it's kind of fun making all these picks with the Great American Conference matchups this week. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll run down the Great American Conference men's and women's standings after this break and have more of your Exotic Heatwave pregame show, as this is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are our friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being our hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
November is a great time to add a little nitrogen to your wheat crop, as well as control some of the weeds and grasses in your fields, such as joint grass and sheet. Here at the Alva Farmers Co-op, they work to provide winter services to you in a timely manner. Please give Matt a call at 580-216-1413, Rick at 580-327-7383, or Merle at 580-430-6005, or come by their main office in Alva on the corner of 4th and Barnes so they can help you profit more your next harvest. The Alva Farmers Co-op would like to wish everyone a blessed holiday season.
And welcome back inside our Exotic Heatwave pregame show. Dustin Goodnow here alongside Jacob Bogus, Montana McCullough, in-studio producer and engineer this evening as the Lady Rangers set to take on the Newman Jets here in game number 1. Men's game will follow again at 7:30. For that, though, Jacob, let's take a look at the Great American Conference standings. So far, all teams have played 2 games. The women's side looks like this. Harding, Henderson, and Southwestern all 2-0. Harding 6-1, Henderson 5-1, Southwestern 5-1. Oklahoma Baptist, Arkansas Tech, Ouachita Baptist, Southeastern, Northwestern, Southern Nazarene, all in a logjam at 1-1 so far in the season. Southern Nazarene actually just picked up their first victory of the year. Now they're 1-5. East Central, Southern Arkansas, Monticello, all 0-2 in conference play. East Central's 3-3. Southern Arkansas Arkansas 1-5, and Arkansas Monticello on the women's side is 0-5 so far this season. Any surprises or anything that stands out to you in the Great American Conference on the women's side?
One thing that really stands out to me, in my opinion, is just that Southern Nazarene is 1-5 still. It's just, they got that tough loss here against the Our Lady Rangers. They're 1-1 in conference now. But another thing is that I don't think people realize that we kind of have a three-headed monster at the top of the conference with Harding, Henderson State, and Southwestern. Southwestern obviously won the conference last year, but Henderson State is a very good team. They were last year, but Pink and Blue Jones are still probably one of the two best guards in the conference.
Well, and that's the one that kind of surprises me a little bit, that Henderson is undefeated and 5-1. But again, no surprise with Southwestern, and Harding's always typically been pretty good as far as the women's side. Again, they've won 5 in a row. Henderson's won 3. Southwestern has won 5 to this point. On the men's side, of course, no shocker here. Southern Nazarene 2-0, 8-0 so far this season. Harding, big surprise here that they're 2-0. They're 4-3 overall for me. Again, Harding was not very good a year ago.
No, and what they've done is they've got that win streak is set at 2 games right now. The last 2 conference games they've won. They're 4-3. I think that Harding obviously a couple years ago, they were really good. They could shoot the lights out of the ball. Maybe they're starting to get back to that where they can spread the floor and they're working that inside game now.
Well, and then you have the next 8 teams all at 1-1. Southeastern, Southern Arkansas, Henderson State, Ouachita Baptist, Arkansas Monticello, East Central, Northwestern, and Oklahoma Baptist on the men's side. Everybody 1-1. And then you have Arkansas Tech 0-2, 2-4 in the season, and then Southwestern coming in dead last. They're 0-2 in conference play and 1-5 overall in the season. It has been a struggle for the Bulldogs this year. Again, they scored a lot of points, but they also give up a lot too.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you can't do in this conference, because this conference, I do believe, is a little predicated on a little bit of defense. Maybe not a whole lot. Maybe the Rangers are probably the most defensively focused team. But if you're not going to play any defense, you're not going to win any games, and that's just the name of the game.
No, yeah, you're typically not, especially in this conference. Both teams, again, Lady Rangers 3-5, 1-1 in Great American Conference play. The Newman Jets so far have yet to play a Heartland Conference game. They're 6-3 on the season. Tail of the tape, inside the numbers, looking at both Newman and Northwestern. So far on the season, Newman averaging just over 67 points per game. Northwestern was 67.4. Field goal percentage, 39.4 for Newman, 36.4 for Northwestern. Lady Rangers shoot at a percentage and a point and a half percentage better from beyond the arc at 31.5 to 30.8 for Newman. Free throw total, Lady Rangers 72% on the season, Newman 67%. Newman is averaging 38 rebounds per game so far. Northwestern 34.9. Assists on the season, just over 15 for Newman, just over 11 for Northwestern. Lady Rangers turn it over 15.5 times a game. Newman at 15.8. Both teams very good in the steals category. Lady Rangers average just over 8 per game, and Newman averages right at 8 steals per game. Blocks, and this was one thing we've already seen with one team this year. Newman's coming in here that have got a lot of blocks in the season. They average over 4 per game. Lady Rangers just a half per game.
Yeah, it looks like Newman right now, they've got a lot of long, tall girls, kind of like Nehus from Oklahoma Christian, like we had come in a couple weeks ago. But the one thing for me is that the rebounds and the blocks are a little skewed, in my opinion, because you are missing number 14, Selena McDonald, now a sophomore after a stellar freshman campaign. She's been hurt. She has been fully released for contact and practice. All you got to do is just get her into games now. Coach Tassa Dieselhorst and Kylie Franz are really excited to get her back into the lineup.
Yeah, it is. I think we've all kind of been waiting on her to get back into it. Again, she's going to be such a huge piece getting her back for this Lady Ranger basketball team right around conference play starting too as well. Again, tonight, Northwestern taking on Newman. When you look at the series between the two teams, all-time series, Northwestern leads it 32-7. Kind of been one-sided. Of course, the last 5 matchups all been won by Northwestern. They go all the way back to 2006. Lady Rangers won 70-57. They went on the road and won December 2nd of 2006, 52-45. Won again in Wichita in 2007, 61-56. And then they won in 2008, 55-52 here in Alva. And the two teams had not played until last year for 9 years, went from 08 all the way to 2017. Lady Rangers picked up the victory over Newman a season ago, blowing them out in that one. In Wichita, it was 65-41. So, again, Lady Rangers set to take on the Jets of Newman here in Game 1. The men's game to follow at 7:30. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more of your Exotic Heat Heatwave pregame show after this. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Here's to the ones who want the best for their family, something genuine, something meaningful. Those who want to go on vacation, the ones who hope to retire one day, those who want true financial freedom. At E&J Financial, they can help you achieve that. They focus on building long-lasting relationships that will educate and inspire their clients to true wealth. Let E&J Financial show you the difference, because at E&J Financial, they're invested in your future. Visit them at one of their 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva.
Looking to keep that beautiful summer tan through the fall and winter? Then you need to plan your visits to Exotic Heatwave and take advantage of our 24-hour tanning. No matter your schedule, Exotic Heatwave can give you access to Alva's best tanning facilities. In fact, all NWOSU students who present their student ID receive discounts on monthly tanning packages. Custom color spray tans are also available by appointment. Call Exotic Heatwave today at 580-327-4328 or stop by the salon at 1016 Noble in Alva. Keep that summer glow all season long with Exotic Heatwave.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Stop by Holder Drug in Alva, as they have some exciting deals going on. Their Swig cups are half price, marked down from $19.95. They have Goldbug, Ranger, Sooner, and Cowboy colors for each Swig cup. Flu season is nearly upon us, so you can grab your flu shot anytime at Holder Drug. Be sure to bring your health insurance card. If you are without insurance, flu shots are $35. Fall decor is also in and moving quickly. And Holder Drug Fountain still has the best ice cream in town, so grab a delicious Jack and Jill sundae. That's Holder Drug on the downtown square in Alva.
And welcome back to the Exotic Heatwave pregame show here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Goodnow alongside Jacob August here with you inside Percival Fieldhouse tonight at Northwestern Oklahoma State University, a non-conference matchup as the Newman Jets from Wichita making the 2-hour trip south to take on Northwestern. Jacob, let's talk last time out. We had about just over 8 minutes till we tipped this one off. Lady Rangers fell to Oklahoma Baptist, and for all intents and purposes, it looked like it was a game that we were going to come out and win. Led 17-2. Okay, in quarter number 1, we were outscored 25-9. The rest of the way through, we end up trailing 27-26 after quarter number 1 after leading 17-2.
Yeah, and I mean, really great job by head coach Carissa Bays of the Bison. She took that time out, and then we came out and scored again, immediately took another one, settled her team down, and they made the adjustments, and what they did is they went on their run of their own, and it really neutralized the Rangers scoring threat.
It did, and again, OBU come out and led 27-26. They led 44-40 at halftime after they outscored Northwestern 17-14. Outscored them 26-20 in quarter number 3. Lady Rangers come back and outscored OBU 23-22. Lady Rangers had some opportunities in that one to get it fairly close, but OBU again stretched that lead into double digits at one point. So again, it was 15 at one point in the third quarter, but Lady Rangers could not get it a whole lot closer than 4 or 5 points. They ended up falling in that one 92-83, but they were led in scoring in that one by Jakari Ote, and again, Kalia King in double figures with 17, and then you had Bailey Brown with 16, but you continuously see Kalia King, not too many teams have an answer for her.
No, and Kalia King, with the one thing that she has been doing all season is that she's getting out in transition. Those are easy buckets for her because she is extremely fast, and Jade Jones is forcing the issue, getting it to her, looking up as soon as she catches the ball, and she is getting Kalia King going with those easy layups, and then it evolves into her in the half court, and she's getting in a rhythm, and she's getting those easy buckets, and it's really hard to stop Kalia King once she gets into the paint.
And we'll see if Lady Rangers can come up again with 3 double-figure scores tonight. Last time out, again, it was Jakari Ote with 21, Kalia King with 17, Bailey Brown with 16, and the 92-83 loss to Oklahoma Baptist this past Saturday from Percival Fieldhouse. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have an opportunity to chat with the head coach, Tasha Dieselhorst, right after this break, as you're listening to the Exotic Heatwave pregame show, as it's Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Going to the dentist is one of the most common phobias among patients of all ages. If you feel this way, you are not alone. At Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva, comfort and going above and beyond is embedded in our dental practice. We do what we can to eliminate the sounds, smells, discomforts, and financial fears of visiting the dentist. Making your experience surprisingly pleasant and positive is the top of our list. Our staff is focused daily on decreasing anxiety and worry to help your experience be even better. So, when you're looking for a home for your teeth, think of the friendly staff and doctor at Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva.
And welcome back to the Exotic Heatwave pregame show. We're now going to turn it over to Jacob Bogus, who's had a chance to chat with head coach Tasha Dieselhorst.
All right, Dustin, I'm over here with head coach Tasha Dieselhorst. Coach, you've got a Newman team. This is your last non-conference opponent for the rest of the year. What are your thoughts on this team?
They played a really hard schedule, a good, solid team coming in. They've got good guard play, and they've got some real size inside. So, we just have to defend our home court and take care of ourselves tonight.
All right, looking forward. You went 1-1 on the weekend in the GAC. Your next opponent is Southeastern. Give us a little preview of that team.
Southeastern's, always solid. They've been on the road a lot. They have a star guard in Katie Webb, who's been out the past couple of years, coming back and having a great year. So it'll be a tough conference game on the road. We'll start preparing for them tomorrow.
Awesome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks to Jacob Bogus having a chance to chat with head coach Tasha Dieselhorst again right before they set to take on the Newman Jets here this evening. A couple other quick notes again on Newman. Before that, Tasha Dieselhorst again, 24-37 in her third season at the helm for the Lady Rangers. Some of the other numbers for the Newman University Jets, they're led in scoring by Bria DeGreat on the season, averaging over 15 points per game. Caitlin Potter, another big-time scorer for Newman. She's averaging nearly 11. That is only 2 double-figure scores. So Newman University doesn't average a whole lot of points, Jacob, just right under 70 when you look at it, right at about 68 per game. But they are very good defensively when you look at it. They only allow their opponents 63.
Yeah, a very efficient team. Maybe not necessarily on the offensive end, but they're going to try and force you to do a couple things on defense that you're not used to doing. It looks like they have a pretty good game plan for just about everybody they play, and they execute it extremely well.
Well, we told you they have a lot of blocks. They average over 4 blocks per game on the season. When you look at it, Haley Albers leads the team in blocks with 14. Faith Mason Vestal averages are right at 7 so far this year. They've got 2 other players with 4 apiece. Riley Malloy, along with Abby George, and also Dee Dee Johnson with 5 on the season. They have 37 as a team. They've allowed 23 blocks on the year so far for Newman University. You look at it for the Lady Rangers on the season. Again, they're led in scoring by Kalia King, averaging 17. Bailey Brown is up to her average after last week's game. She's averaging nearly 15 points per game. Jakari Ote's average is shot up to right around double figures. Jay Jones the same, right at 9.5. And then you have the freshman Presley Payasapi averaging just over 6 points per game. Lady Rangers are at nearly 68 points per game, but the problem is they're giving up nearly 76 so far again on the season. Lady Rangers are shooting 36% as a team, allowing their opponents to shoot 43% on the season. Jacob, let's take a look again at Newman. We have the scouting report in front of us. What's some of the things that we can look for to see from the Newman Lady Jets tonight?
Obviously, you've got number 3, Bria DeGreat, a 5'10", extremely long guard, great defender. She's a three-point shooter, but she would much rather get to the rim. She's extremely aggressive. She's going to attempt a lot of free throws this game. She leads them this year in that category. The Lady Rangers cannot let her get into the paint tonight.
No, one other player, Dee Dee Johnson, their 5'7" point guard, will be... She's going to guard the other team's point guard. So, she's going to end up guarding Jay Jones most likely. Athletic, capable three-point shooter. In fact, on the season, Dee Dee Johnson, 9 of 26 for right at 35% on the season. So you have her, you have those two. You also had the other one, the other guard, off guard. It'll be the Caitlin Potter, 5'8" guard, very good three-point shooter. In fact, she's 28 of 71, 40%. Going to have to find her in the half court and also in transition.
Yeah, because what they're going to do, they're going to run a lot of sets. They probably have a bunch of different plays. And as simple as all she's got to do is come off a screen and have a little bit of room. She's going to have a quick shot. It's not going to take much for her to get up a good shot.
And again, they shoot 39% as a team. Also from beyond the arc, they shoot right at 31%, does Newman. So again, but the top 3-point shooters, obviously, Caitlin Potter, Bria DeGradle fired up from beyond the arc. She's only 25%. And then you have Dee Dee Johnson, 9 of 26 for 35% on the season. Again, Newman 6-3 on the 2018-19 season. They're 0-2 at home. They're 1-1 so far away on the season, away from Wichita. We're going to take our final timeout. We'll come back as the Exotic Heatwave pregame show comes to a close. Before that, we want to thank our official travel partner of Blue Sky Media, the local boys entertainment out of Cherokee, Oklahoma, again for being the travel partner all season long for Blue Sky Media. And so right after this break, we'll have the starting lineup, which is brought to you by the Rusty Bucket. All that and more, and then tip-off right after that. You're listening to Lady Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When you want the ultimate music and light show for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or the oldies, Local Boys Entertainment in Cherokee, Oklahoma will give you an unforgettable event. Local Boys offers the new Dancing on a Cloud with a dry ice fog machine, which is approved by most venues and perfect for your first dance. Local Boys Entertainment are the only ones in the area that offer this awesome effect. Book Local Boys today by calling 580-216-3116 or check them out on Facebook at Local Boys Entertainment. Don't settle for just a DJ. Book Local Boys Entertainment out of Cherokee today.
You know, life can be funny. Just like on the field, it's not always the team with the best players that gets the win. Sometimes it's the players that make up the best team who come out on top. The same can be said for insurance, and that's why you're going to want to team up with McDermott and Associates when it comes to your insurance needs. McDermott and Associates is a family-owned business with more than 40 years in the insurance industry. They can help you turn your loss into a win. Visit the winning team today at McDermott and Associates, 526 Flynn in Alva, or call them at 580-327-3500. That's McDermott and Associates.
Just look for the arches. That's right, the Golden Arches at McDonald's in Alva. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pancakes, Big Macs, fries, or even a refreshing salad, think McDonald's first. Once again this year, McDonald's should be your pregame or postgame stop for all Goldbug and Ranger game days. McDonald's is also the proud home for the Alva Goldbug and Northwestern Ranger coaches shows this season. That's McDonald's in Alva, a proud supporter of all area schools and activities.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color, pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
Starting lineups being introduced right now for Newman University. So let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams here this evening. Again, it's our starting lineups is brought to you by the Rusty Bucket of Alva, Oklahoma. This starting lineup will look for the Newman University Jets, who come in at 6-3 on the season. They'll start a 5'10" senior guard from Grand Prairie, Texas, out of Bowie High School, number 3, Bria DeGrate. A 5'7" senior guard from Dallas, Texas, number 12, Dee Dee Johnson. A 6'1" sophomore forward from Goulburn, Australia, number 21, Abby George. A 6-foot freshman forward from Rockwall, Texas, number 24, Faith Mason Vistel. A 5'9" sophomore guard from Emporia, Kansas, number 25, Braxton Stewart. Newman University is head coach Darren Spence in his 7th season. Assistant coaches Clarissa Crum and Savannah Sanders. For the Lady Rangers, this is how the starting lineup will look for them this evening. Pretty much has been the same lineup lineup all season long. It'll be a 5'8" redshirt junior guard from Round Rock, Texas, number 2, Kalia King. A 5'5" redshirt junior guard from Bryan, Arkansas, number 10, Jakari Ote. A 5'10" freshman forward from Cashin, Oklahoma, number 21, Presley Payasapi. A 5'5" redshirt senior guard from Pond Creek, Oklahoma, number 22, Jay Jones. And the final starter for the Lady Rangers this evening, a 6-foot sophomore forward from Enid, Oklahoma, out of Chisholm High School, number 30, Bailey Brown. Lady Rangers are head coached by Tasha Dieselhorst, assistant coach Kylie Franz for the Lady Rangers this evening. Newman University in their blue uniforms with the red trim and the white lettering, white numbering as well. Lady Rangers in their home whites with the red numbering, black Northwestern across the chest. Lady Rangers will be moving left to right across your radial dial. Newman right to left as the opening tip is won and controlled by nobody. Nobody got a hand up that time.
Both girls necessarily didn't look too athletic on that play, Dustin.
No, they did not, as the opening tip, again, is won and controlled by Newman University. Faith Mason Vestal able to get the win for Newman. The grade has it. Now to the right elbow, Dee Dee Johnson. Back up top to Stewart. Now into the hands of Johnson. Now to the right corner to Vestal, and she tries to drive baseline, and we get a whistle and a foul.
Tough call there on Brown.
Bailey. Folks, a new man over there tonight at Scores Table. I'll give a big shout out to public address announcer and Northwestern golfer Colin Stork on the mic tonight.
Hey, his first time, he might have a couple mistakes, but Colin Stork is over there with enthusiasm and vigor right now.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Good luck to him tonight over there. That's a turnover against Newman University as Dee Dee Johnson threw it away here on the near side. Again, 9:30 go first quarter from Alba. No score between Northwestern and Newman. Jones into the front court. Now to Payasapi, right wing. Holds it above her head. Man-to-man defense for Newman. Now to Ote, left wing. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Dribbles into the paint. Now kicks it back out to Jay Jones. Now to the near side to Kalia King. King into the paint. Stops. Dishes underneath to Bailey Brown. Lost it. Now back out to Jones, right wing. Dribbles in for the jumper just outside the paint. It's too strong, no good. And we get a whistle and a foul.
Great job by Jones. She passed up a three, but she got a more high percentage shot. A little floater, just a little long, but then it results in a foul called against Newman Jets.
Yeah, it's Dee Dee Johnson, her first personal, first team foul.
Would it be the Newman Lady Jets?
It says, according to this, it says Jets.
Okay, we will call them the Jets.
Payasapi with it, left wing. Into the paint, stops, dishes to Brown. Has it right elbow, dribbles in, tries to score with the left hand, does count it. She's fouled off the glass, and the Lady Rangers take a 2-0 lead.
Very strong move there by Bailey Brown. She got a lot of contact, but necessarily it didn't really affect her shot. She pushed the other girl out of the way. Bailey Brown looking really good today.
So Bailey Brown to the free throw line for the Lady Rangers. As she completes the three-point play, Brown on the season again is 80% foul shooter. As Northwestern has it into the front court. Newman with it as Dee Dee Johnson has it left wing. Poked away from her. Into the hands of Ote. Up ahead to Jay Jones. Stops, now throws it back to Brown. Into the paint. She left her shot short. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Newman.
She got a little too deep there on the fast break. Tough break for Bailey Brown.
Now quick. Back down the other way as that's a turnover as Northwestern comes out of there with it. King up ahead to Brown. Goes to score with the left hand and does off the glass. And it's 5-0 Lady Rangers early.
And one thing that Kalia King did there, she did not throw the ball hard. I mean, she gave it a little bit of touch. Bailey Brown, really easy for her control there.
Lady Rangers with points in transition. Newman has it now into the front court. They'll take a deep three, and hitting it was Braxton Stewart. Stewart on the season now, 10 of 30 from beyond the arc. It's 5-3. Well, they're going to actually whistle that at 2 as Lady Rangers turn it over near the baseline. I thought it was a three-pointer, but apparently not.
I definitely thought did she give up the hands?
I thought so. I think they may be looking over the scores table, but again, right now it says 5-2. I think it should say 5-3 though. As DeGrade has it, right wing, now into the hands of Abby George. She dribbles out near the left wing. Bounce pass into the hands now of Newman, as that's Michaela Mack who's checked in. There's a shot from the right corner, is no good. Rebound pulled down by Abby George. Cross-court pass into the hands of DeGrate. Back up top to Stewart. Stewart now throws it out to DeGrate. Right corner for three. That one's left short, no good. Ote pulls down the board. Lady Rangers want to run. Ote kicks it out. Kalia King, right corner. Pump fakes, drives all the way in, and scores off the glass with the right hand.
Once again, that first step by Kalia King is electric. She is so quick when she gets in the open court.
7-3 is what the score should be right now. 6:55 to play, first quarter from Alva. Abby George has it left wing. Cross-court pass to Michaela Mack. Now they swing it around to Great, right wing. Near side to Stewart. Now left wing to Michaela Mack. Mack, cross-court pass to Stewart, right wing for another three. That one's no good. Got her own offensive rebound and scores off the glass.
Good job there by Stewart. She knew she was going to be short. All she had to do was step in, grab that rebound. Easy layup for her.
The lost art of following your shot. Something Stewart did there. Bailey Brown, right wing for three. Got it from the right wing for Bailey Brown, and it's 10-5. Lady Rangers on top.
Once again, Bailey Brown getting going really early in this game for the Lady Rangers.
Already with 8 points here in the first quarter. We played nearly 4 minutes. Stewart drives in, kicks it out to Mack. Now into the hands of George. Abby George with it left wing. Dribbles inside, got away with a double dribble. Now dishes it off to Faith Mason. She missed the in-close shot. Rebound pulled down by Kalia King. Now up ahead to Brown. Brown had it in the paint, dribbles down to the corner. Now to Payasapi into the paint to Ote. She'll fire a left corner three. That one's partially blocked. That was Faith Mason-Vestal with the block. Lady Rangers get up the offensive rebound. Now Jay Jones, right wing for three. That one rattles out, no good. Rebound run down by DeGrate.
Good job on offense there by the Lady Rangers.
Had a couple of good looks at it on that possession. Could not get anything to drop. Mack has it, top of the key, drives in. Now to DeGrate. Got a Faith Mason-Vestal. The left elbow. Now driving left baseline is Mack, and we get a whistle on an offensive foul as she ran over Kalia King. And boy, how about that? Kalia King takes another charge.
I mean, she's got to at least have 6 or 7 on the season. Kalia King giving up her body for her teammates.
So that's a turnover against Newman. Again, the third team foul, first personal foul against Michaela Mack. It's 10-5. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman. Here in the women's game, again, it tipped at 5:30. Men's game to follow at 7:30. And we get a whistle. So the shot clock did not start. As apparently now Northwestern will inbound here on the near side into the backcourt. It's Brown to Jones. Jones crosses the half line to Bailey Brown. Now top of the key. Into the hands of Mackenzie Billy, who's checked in. Now into the King. King scoop layup is left short. Rebound pulled down by Newman. That's Caitlin Potter.
Looks like they're going to try and get King in the postgame right now.
Mack with it, just inside the right wing. Now has it top of the key. Now they swing it around. Potter left corner for three. Got to get a hand in her face. She left it short. King runs down the rebound. Now speeds into the front court. King all the way in. Right-handed layup is left short. Missed opportunity there, and Mack pulls down the board for Newman. Then loses control of it near the baseline on the floor. Dishes to Riley Malloy.
She's got to know that contact's coming, but you still have to finish. If she fouls you, you take the free throws.
Potter now with it left wing for Newman. Lady Rangers should be up at least 14-5 at this point. Mack has it right wing. Cross-court pass to Potter. Fires another three. That one's left short, no good. Rebound. Last touch by DeGrate, but into the hands of Bailey Brown. She'll hand to Jay Jones. Up ahead to Bailey Farrell. Left corner for three. Left short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Newman.
Lady Rangers really struggling in offense now. They got to get back in that half or in that transition offense.
Mack up ahead quickly to Haley Albers. Now to Bree DeGrate. She'll fire for three from the right wing. That one's no good. Jones up ahead to Farrell. Farrell has it, right baseline. Back up top, Mackenzie Billy to Jones. They swing it around. Bailey Brown, left corner. Pump fakes, dribbles in. Now to Kalia King, right wing for three. That one's no good. Boy, that was a great look, but that's good ball move by the Lady Rangers. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, and something that we necessarily haven't seen from them this year. This half-court offense right now is good. They just got to convert on those open shots.
Now Newman back with it. Malloy gets it in the hands of Caitlin Potter, fires another three from the right wing. She's 0 for 3 so far. Brown pulls down the board for Northwestern.
Newman right now shooting 1 of 7 behind the arc. Not very good. They're 14%. Looks like head coach Tessa Dethors is going to get them to sink into that zone and make them beat them from the three-point line.
As Jade Jones driving in, and she's bumped and fouled on the way up, which leads us to immediate timeout. Jones will be at the foul line after this. 3:18 to go, first quarter from Alva. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets, 10-5. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Older Drug for the Pulse.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oil field supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
The Rusty Bucket Floral Design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
And welcome back to Lady Ranger basketball here on the Pulse 105.7. Quick updated look at shooting totals. That was a nice start for Northwestern. They've cooled off, though. They're 4 of 12 so far for 33%. Newman struggling mightily. They're 2 of 10 for 20% as Jade Jones goes to the free throw line and knocks down the first. Newman, though, 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. And, again, we expected Potter to throw up some threes. She's 0 for 3 so far. Second free throw for Jones. That one is up and good. And Jay Jones on the season out 34 of 43 for right at about 79%. Kylie Leverage will check in. Deja Beecham is in as well for Northwestern. As we see a trap at half court, nearly able to come up with the steals. That's Malloy. Gets it to Stewart, left wing for 3. That one's no good. Another missed 3. Offensive rebound pulled down by Newman, and then they save it. It's run down by Leverage.
Once again, those threes, Coach Tasha Dethors are going to let them shoot that all game right now.
Kinsey Billy pump fakes and loses control of it. It's knocked away. Coming out there with it is Dee Dee Johnson. Johnson into the front court. To Stewart, right wing. Nearly gave it away. Now she's trapped in front of the Northwestern bench. Dribbles out of it. Cross-court pass into the hands of Michaela Hayes. Has it left baseline. We get a whistle and a traveling call against Hayes. And we'll go back the other way.
With this mass sub that the Lady Rangers did, their defensive pressure has really turned up. It looks like they're just going to kind of reckless abandon, scramble around. They want to get a trap. They're trying to create turnovers right now.
Leverage will bring it up. Newman in a man-to-man defense as Leverage has it here on the near side. Gets a screen from Billy. Moves to her left. Back to Mackenzie Billy, right wing. Dribbles to her left. Stops free throw line. Now reverses back to the right. Now into the paint and loses control as she threw that one away. Now into the front court comes Dee Dee Johnson. Spins into the paint. Scores with the right hand off the glass.
Not a good possession there by Billy.
No, it's not. That's back-to-back turnovers, too, against the Lady Rangers. They lead this one 12-7, 2:05 to play. First quarter from Alba. Beecham to Farrell, right wing. Farrell dribbles inside the right wing to Mackenzie Billy. Here's a quick 3. That one's an air ball. No good. Rebound pulled down by Michaela Hayes. Into the front court comes Johnson, and she's bumped and fouled. That'll be a foul against Leverage. Her first personal, second team foul.
Looks like Dee Dee Johnson kind of got that arm extended since she pushed off. Tough call on Kylie Leverage right there.
Now we see a line change for Northwestern. Jay Jones, Shakira Ote, Kalia King, and Bailey Brown, and Presley Payasapi will stay in. Original starting 5 on the floor for Northwestern now. Johnson to inbound to Hayes. Has it near the right wing. Now top of the key. Throw it to Abers. They swing it around left wing to Dee Dee Johnson. Johnson, cross-court pass to Stewart. Top of the key. Back to Johnson, left wing. Dribbles in. Now back to Stewart. To Hayes. She loses control of it. It's stolen away by Bailey Brown. Brown into the front court. Goes right all the way to the paint and misses the in-close shot with the right hand. Offensive rebound run down by Clea King. Now to Brown. Right corner. Pump fakes. Dribbles in. And she's bumped and fouled.
Lady Rangers kind of facing a lid on the rim right now. Got to get those shots to fall. If you've got an open layup, you've got to execute.
No question. 1:20 to go, first quarter from Alva. Bailey Brown will be at the free throw line, though. 39 of 49 on the season, right at 80%. First free throw is up, and that one's good. Brown now 2 of 2 from the foul line.
And the best thing to do, Dustin, if you are struggling from the field, get to the free throw line. You want to see something go through the hoop, and then just mentally it helps you clear your mind and say, yeah, it's going to go in now.
Second free throw, Brown, and that one's up and good. She's in double figures now with 10. Good, nice hot start from Bailey Brown. Now we see a little pressure in the backcourt. There's a steal. Kalia King comes out of there with it. 3-on-1 break to Jay Jones, right wing. Now back to Bailey Brown. Top of the key for 3. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Stewart.
Once again, Lady Rangers forcing another turnover, number 9 on the night.
I'm not necessarily just a huge fan of that shot. After the turnover, it's a 3-on-1.
No, what you want to do, Kalia King, you've got to force the issue. Jay Jones, you've got to get into that paint on that. You want to try and get to the foul line.
Edie Johnson on a very high arcing 3 is no good. Offensive rebound by Bree DeGreat. She'll fire a 3. That one's no good. Rebound run down by Jakari Ote. Ote into the front court to Brown. Now pay a sappy left wing. Drives in, runs over the defender, and we get a whistle on an offensive foul, and you cannot you can't lower the shoulder.
No, good move, good hit stick. Really went through the line. Press to pay a sappy. Impressive move. Wrong field. The football field is just a couple feet over there.
So that's an offensive foul, her first personal, third team foul. It's 14-7. Northwestern leads Newman here in the women's game. Bree DeGreat dribbles inside, now hands to Stewart, free throw line. Back out to Hayes. Hayes dribbles in, stops at the left elbow. Picks up her dribble, back to Johnson. Now to DeGreat. They dish inside. The pass is knocked away. Trying to get it to Albers, and then we get a steal from Northwestern. They have it poked away from them. As it's knocked out of bounds, Northwestern will keep it in the backcourt.
9 turnovers. How many steals would that be? That's 6 steals for the Lady Rangers defense. Really getting their hands in those passing lanes right now.
Yeah, Newman has been a turnover machine here in quarter number 1. Jay Jones will bring this one up. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Jones all the way in, tries to score and does off the glass with the right hand. 16-7, and that is how the first quarter will end. Nice drive and finish from Jay Jones.
9-2 run by the Lady Rangers in the last 6 minutes and 36 seconds of that quarter.
And that'll lead us to quarter number 2. It's 16-7. Northwestern leading Newman here from Alva. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC.
And welcome back. Quarter number 2 action beginning as Northwestern will have it moving left to right across your radio dial. Brown inbounds it to Jones into the backcourt. She'll bring it into the front court now. Has it left wing. Now to Kalia King. Dribbles left baseline. Now pulls up for a jumper, and she's bumped and fouled on the way up, and King will be at the free throw line.
Good stop and pop. She stopped. Her defender kept going. All she had to do was rise up. She gets an easy opportunity here at the free throw line.
So far here this evening, Northwestern capitalizing on their free throw opportunities. They're 5 for 5 as a team. As King knocks down the first, make it 6 for 6.
Really great job by the Lady Rangers to take advantage of this right now because it is helping them extend this lead.
Second free throw up coming from King. 64% on the season. Got them both. Lady Rangers stay perfect. It's Good thing the radio jinx did not work there. 18-7.
But the thing is, the radio jinx is real, and it will happen. There's not much we can really do about it.
There's not. As DeGrade has it into the front court, passes into the Hayes. Now Albers with it, left wing. Back to Hayes, left corner. Now dribbles left baseline. She's cut off. Back to Dee Johnson, to Stewart. They swing it around the horn to DeGrade. Dishes inside to Hayes. Hayes into the paint, scores with the right hand off the glass.
Really good interior passing there by the Jets. Not much the Lady Rangers on defense could do about that.
Used up darn near all of the shot clock. Jones out to Payasapi, right corner, dribbles to the left wing. Now tries to get in the paint. She's cut off. Back out to Jay Jones. Top of the key to Ote. Ote dribbles all the way in. Left-handed floater is good, but we're going to get an offensive foul as she hit the defender, and we'll go back the other way.
Tough break there for Jakiri Ote. Looks like the heels might have been on the restricted zone. Tough call. Could have gone either way. Lady Rangers got to really come back and get a turnover on defense now.
So Jakiri Ote's first personal foul, first team foul. It's 18-9 Northwestern. As DeGrade has it, dribbling all the way in and tries to score with the right hand. We get a whistle and a traveling call against DeGrade. Two officials had to look at each other.
Well, it looks like the top official had a better view. The bottom official was doing her job. She was looking at the feet of Kalia King, ready to call the charge or the block.
So a turnover against Newman. They're in double figures on turnovers. Not necessarily a good thing. They've got 10. Brown into the paint. Tries to go score with the left hand, and that's an air ball. That one was too strong. Rebound pulled down by Dee Johnson. Johnson stops to DeGrade right wing. DeGrade holding above her head. Now a couple of dribbles to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes, drives in, got away with a double dribble. Now over to Stewart. Her right-handed floater is no good. Got her own offensive rebound and stick back. That's an air ball. It's no good. And the ball's last touched by Newman.
That's now 2 double dribbles that she's gotten away with. Incredible job by hiding it. Referees really got to see that. It's pretty noticeable from our vantage point.
(18-9), 8:13 to go till halftime. As Lady Rangers will have it after that latest whistle. Jones into the front court. Again, working against a man-to-man defense of Newman. To King here on the near side, right wing. Has it free throw line extended. Bounce pass to Bailey Brown. To Jones, left with him. Gets a screen from King. Uses it. Dribbles to her right. All the way around inside the right wing. Tries to pass off to Bailey Brown. We get a whistle and a foul against Newman.
Yeah, had her on her hip the entire time. You can't. Looks like she got the reach there right at the end, looking at the live stream.
Foul against Caitlin Potter, her first personal foul, second team foul. Jones to inbound. The baseline to Ote. Ote dribbles all the way in, stops, has it knocked off of her leg. I believe that was Dee Johnson who got a hand on her to go back over to Newman.
Yeah, very active hands. What she did is all she waited for Jakiri Ote to get past her. She hit it, bounced off her leg. Newman Jets ball.
Impressive defensive play from Johnson. As Newman has it into the front court. They're still stuck in single digits. As Johnson puts up a wild shot, it's blocked by Beecham. King quickly up ahead to Ote. Now has it left corner. Stationary dribble there to King. Left wing, pump fakes, dribbles all the way in. Jumper, good in the paint for Kalia King.
That's where Kalia King thrives. Not necessarily a half-court offense, not necessarily a transition offense, but kind of in the middle where everybody's scrambling. She takes advantage.
Hayes dribbles in. She's bumped. Now she's got it near the left baseline and back to Bree DeGrade. Left baseline jumper. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound by Newman. That was Abby George with it. Potter. Now to Johnson. To Hayes left wing. Hayes dumps it inside to George. George tries to score. That one's an air ball. That one was too strong off the glass, but it was last touched by Northwestern.
Yeah, great job by Deja Beecham the Mayor on the defensive end. All she did was stick her hand up, got her hand on it. And then Jakaria Ote goes for the rebound and then hits it off at Beecham, gives it back to the Newman Jets.
So Newman set to inbound as Hayes has it top of the key. Recently checked in Maria Saldana. So for Newman, she's in. Potter, bounce pass into the hands of DeGrade. DeGrade tries to go score and is bumped and fouled as she missed the in-close shot in the paint. And she'll be at the free throw line for 2.
You got to stay in front of her. Like we said earlier, you can't let her get into the paint. That's where she wants to go. Not a good three-point shooter. Keep her on the outside perimeter.
Oh, absolutely. Newman has just been chucking threes most of the night. They're 1 of 10.
And then 4 of 20 from the field. They're shooting 20% from the field. Lady Rangers defense has been stifling so far. But one thing is you can't defend anybody when they're at the free throw line.
DeGrade did hit her first free throw as she's now 34 of 49. Got them both as she's right at 70% on the season. In fact, that was the first trip for Newman to the foul line this evening. 20-11. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets. 6:39 to go here till halftime. Jones dribbles in, kicks it out to Lamer. Her pass is knocked away, and last touch by Lamer is also Bria DeGreat got a hand on it.
No, lazy pass there by Jay Jones. What you want to see is if Kenzie Lamer is sitting in the corner, you got to grab her defender along with you, or she's going to get that steal every time.
Saldana will bring it up into the hands of George. Out to Hayes, right corner for three. That one's too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kalia King. King speeds into the front court. Out to Jones. Jones has it, free throw line. Spins into the paint, tries to score with the right hand. That one was forced that time as she was trying to look for the foul. No foul was called. Newman comes out of there with it. Into the front court comes Hayes. Dumps it inside to George. George, turnaround, right-handed shot. It's an air ball, no good. As she missed the entire rim. Jones quickly up ahead to Paya Sapia for Northwestern. Tries to score with the left hand. She left it short on the way up. And a rebound by Newman.
Just not a lot of good offense going on right now. Both teams got a lid on the bucket. And then you see the foul here on number 1, Kenzie Lamer.
So Abby George had it in the paint. She's bumped and fouled. And Newman will inbound.
Coming back into the game, number 23, Kylie Leverage. Let's see if the freshman can get some offense going for the Lady Rangers.
Maria Saldana will inbound up underneath the basket. Out to Stewart, left wing. They dump it inside. That's Albers. Back out to DeGreat, right wing. Out of Saldana. Saldana driving all the way in. Stops. Out to DeGreat, top of the key. Got away with a walk, and then got away with another one, and tries to score with the right hand off the glass. It's no good. Got her own offensive rebound and missed the stick back.
Lady Rangers have got to get inside. They've got to do dirty work if they don't want to give up these easy baskets. It's leading to free throws right now.
DeGreat will be at the free throw line. DeGreat on the season again. Right at about 70% as she hits the first. She's now 3 for 3 so far. Kenzie Billy will check in for Northwestern. Sloppy game here in this one.
Early on, the Lady Rangers were pretty efficient in their offense. Right now, they can just not necessarily get something consistent going.
20-13. Lady Rangers lead the Jets. 5:26 to go till halftime. Leverage into the front court. Working against Saldana. Now to King. King inside the right wing. Now top of the key. Dribbles into the paint. Stops. Cut off. Cross-court pass to Bailey Brown just inside the right corner. Now right elbow to Kalia King. Into the lane. Jumper. Count it. And she's fouled.
Great job by Kalia King. She took the contact. She went straight up. That's basically a layup. You can't let Kalia King get 2 feet within the basket. It's going straight up. She's got a great vertical. She can elevate over just about everybody.
And that's Caitlin Potter. I didn't see a whole lot of contact unless she maybe got the...
I believe she got her on the elbow right at the end.
So King's free throw is up and good. Lady Rangers stay perfect from the foul line now, 8 for 8.
I guess we're just going to play with fire until we miss one.
23-13. Northwestern on top by 10 of Newman. Stewart has it right corner. Now back into the hands of DeGreat. DeGreat drives all the way in and is bumped and fouled.
Not a lot of control there from Bria DeGreat. Bailey Brown, you really like to see her slide over, and that's an easy charge. You don't even have to fall on that one. She's extremely out of control. Tough break for the Lady Rangers. You really got to execute on the defensive end right now because you are struggling on offense.
Now that'll take us to immediate timeout. Newman will be at the foul line after this. 4:55 to go till halftime. It's 23-13. Northwestern leads Newman. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drugs from the Pulse.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
Here at Bank Central, we pride ourselves on providing the technology you need to make your banking experience easier. Start by downloading our mobility app. It will make all your transactions quick and easy. The latest update allows you to block transactions on your Bank Central debit card, receive alerts, schedule transfers between accounts, and log in with your fingerprint using Touch ID. That's the latest on our newly updated mobility app. Download it today for free. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC. Visit us today at bcna.com. PregamenePregame.com.
Out of the timeout, Newman will be at the free throw line. In fact, it'll be Bria DeGreat, where again, she's 4 for 4 so far this evening. Hasn't done much in the field goal department, 0 for 6, but making a living at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's one thing that the Lady Rangers can't allow right now is these free throws. It really is hard to beat a team when you're giving up this many free throws in one quarter.
And DeGreat was perfect until that one. Now 4 for 5 is Bria DeGreat. Again, it's 23-13, Northwestern leading Newman. 4:55 to go till halftime. DeGreat has it back. Second free throw. That one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Sammy Williams of Northwestern, who checked in during the timeout. Leverage will bring it up. Cross-court pass to Lamer, left wing. Dribbles her right, spins, now into the paint, goes up with the right hand, and around the rim and in as she scores off the glass. Kenzie Lamer on the board.
Kenzie Lamer, welcome to the season. That is her first field goal make of the year. If you can get this freshman going, she can score in a hurry.
25-13. Lady Rangers with their largest lead at 12. And then we get a whistle and a foul against Northwestern.
Kylie Leverage obviously displeased with that call. Probably didn't agree, but one thing, that is 5 team fouls on the Lady Rangers, puts them in the bonus for 4 more minutes.
Well, it does, and puts Bria DeGreat back at the foul line where she's 4 for 6 so far. They get 5 for 7 as she hits that one. Jade Jones will check in. Jones, Lamer, Mackenzie Billy, Clea King, and Sammy Williams for Northwestern. Stewart, Saldana, DeGreat, Potter, and Albers for Newman as DeGreat hits both. 6 of 8 now this evening as Bria DeGreat. Now we see the 2-2-1 press from Newman. Hadn't seen it till now. And Northwestern beats it easily as King speeds into the front court. Now back to Jade Jones. Has it top of the key, right wing to Mackenzie Billy. Dribbles to her left inside the right wing, now into the paint. Nearly lost control of that one. Now right wing. Billy, now it's Lamer top of the key. Back to Jade Jones. Dribbles to her right inside the right elbow. Back up left wing. Lamer for 3. That one's off, no good. Rebound tipped around. Run down by Mackenzie Billy. Extra possession for Northwestern.
Great job there by Mackenzie Billy. Got a good look. Now you get to have an opportunity for another basket.
Jones to Clea King. King speeds into the paint. We get a whistle and a foul against Stewart.
That's where Clea King's speed comes into play. You can't stay in front of her. You're just going to foul her every time she gets past you.
So Stewart picks up her second personal foul. Foul starting to pile up. And you look at it, as that's Michaela Mack has 2 fouls, Caitlin Potter, and now Braxton Stewart with 2.
18 total fouls on both teams. For the Lady Rangers, Presley Payasapi with 3 fouls. Bailey Brown with 2 of her own.
Jones has it, right wing to Lamer. Back up top of the key to Jones. Now they swing it left wing to Clea King. Picks up her dribble. Dumps it inside to Williams. Williams' right-handed hook is no good as that was too strong. Off the back iron, rebound pulled down by Albers. Saldana speeds into the front court to DeGreat. DeGreat drives all the way in and scores with the right hand off the glass. It was a pretty good move from DeGreat.
Yeah, 2 steps that time, not 4 like the last couple possessions.
25-17. Lady Rangers lead by 8. Lamer has it left corner. She fires the 3. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Probably not a good shot. That one was forced. Potter comes out of there with it for Newman. Albers, DeGreat, top of the key. Boy, they missed Hayes inside for a layup.
I agree with you.
Albers, right elbow. She'll take the right elbow jumper, and she hit it. 4 straight from Newman. The Jets have crawled back to within 6 after they trail by as many as 12.
6-0 run in the last minute and 50 seconds for the Newman Jets.
And we get a timeout by Northwestern. We'll take it with head coach Tasha Diesel-Horst. 2:43 to go till halftime. It's 25-19 Northwestern over Newman. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Hi, this is Adam Jordan with Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we understand that making decisions about your future or the future of your loved ones can sometimes be difficult, but we are here to make the process as pleasant as possible. Life does not slow down when you come home to Beatles. For many residents, it's all new beginning, full of activities and fun. We strive to provide compassionate and comprehensive health care in a Christian environment. For more information or to schedule a visit, give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alpha.
2:43 to go till halftime. Northwestern leading Newman 25-19 as Kalia King will inbound to the right of our broadcast position. Bounce pass to Jones. Jones to Billy, left wing. A couple of dribbles. Now dribbles inside the left wing. Just outside the paint, stops, kicks it back out to Jones. Jones left elbow jumper. That one was forced, no good. Did not hit the rim. Rangers have it, though, on the offensive rebound. Ote has it just inside the paint. Her shot is blocked on the way up. Sammy Williams' shot is blocked on the way up. Ote tips it out to King, top of the key. Can't get the shot off in time, and that's a shot clock violation against Northwestern.
Very good defensive possession there by the Newman Jets. The Lady Rangers have to recognize that they don't have much time. They should have known they didn't hit the rim at all throughout the possession.
Got a few offensive rebounds. Give credit to Newman, though, on that possession, coming up with 3 blocks.
No, great job. And that was part of the scouting report earlier. They do block shots. They've got a lot of size.
As we get a whistle and a foul, as Albers had it, and she's bumped by Jay Jones. And again, that's the problem. You see that reach around, Jay Jones trying to hit it from behind like that, and it's not going to work. They're going to call a foul most of the time when you do that.
No, you've got to poke it. You can't necessarily make that movement where it looks like you're punching back there. You just got to get a little tip. That's all you have to do is you just have to tip the ball.
So Newman getting back into this from the foul line as Albers hits her first on the season. Haley Albers 6 of 7, make it 7 of 8. She has one more. Hit them both. All of a sudden, Newman is within 4. It's 25-21. We'll see the 2-2-1 press again from Newman. Jones up ahead to Ote. They beat it easily. Ote dribbles into the paint, stops, kicks it back out. The pass is tipped, but into the hands of Kalia King. King, right-handed floater. She tries to score. That one's too strong, no good, but she's fouled on the way up.
First foul, number 3, Bria DeGreat. Great job by Kalia King. She stopped, changed her momentum, went the other way, got a high percentage shot, but she was fouled on it.
I didn't see much contact there. Again, looking back from this, but I called it pretty tight tonight, though. And Lady Rangers were perfect to the foul line before that first miss from Kalia King. She's now 3 of 4.
But you think if the Lady Rangers can shoot 8 of 9 for the rest of the game, they have a pretty good chance of winning this game.
Second free throw from King is up, and she got that one. Now 9 of 10 are the Lady Rangers. King 4 of 5 is 26-21. Saldana to DeGreat. Left elbow. Now to Potter. She'll fire the right wing 3. That one's no good off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Kalia King. Potter's going to keep shooting. Jones to Ote, left wing. Pump fakes, now dribbles inside the left wing. Back out beyond the arc now. Cross-court pass to Jones, right wing. Back to Ote, top of the key. Thought about 3, didn't take it. Ote drives in, dishes off to Williams for the right-handed layup. It's good.
Sammy Williams just kind of lurking in the back. All she had to do was just wait until it was her opportunity. Jakiria Ote brought her defender off of her. Great pass by Jakiria.
Yeah, everybody just crashed on Ote in the paint as DeGreat tries to go in. A wild shot with the right hand. Tipped the offensive rebound out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Northwestern.
Bria DeGreat, she's getting back into the paint right now, but she's not necessarily having great success. She's only 1 of 8 from the field. She does have 8 points, but 6 of those coming from the free throw line right now. Lady Rangers doing a great job holding her to no field goals.
1:05 to go. Northwestern into the front court with it to King. King into the paint, stops, pops. That one's no good off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Saldana. Saldana will bring it up for Newman. Bounce pass to Hayes, right wing. Hayes dribbles inside the right wing, stops, picks up her dribble, has nowhere to go with it. Now to Potter, right wing. Back up top to Johnson, who's checked in. So Saldana now with it, left wing. To Potter, 10 seconds to shoot. Potter just threw it away.
Well, the thing is, Casper was open. He just necessarily couldn't grab the ball in that possession for them.
She was looking for Dee Johnson and just threw it over. I mean, it goes right out of bounds.
Tough possession for the Newman Jets. If you're head coach Darren Spence, you really can't be pleased with the efficiency of your offense. 6 of 27 from the field, and also to pair 11 turnovers.
30 seconds to go till halftime. It's 28-21. Lady Rangers on top of the Newman Jets as King has it. Right block goes right by Potter. Her shot is blocked on the way up, and Albers comes out of there with it. Heck of a block from Potter.
Yeah, what she did is she recovered, and all she did was stick her hand up. Kalia King shot right into her. Good job by Caitlin Potter.
10 seconds to go as Malloy has it. Saldana now to Albers, right corner. Trying to set up Potter. Has it right wing. Back up top, Saldana. Saldana drives all the way in, has it poked away out of bounds. Northwestern comes out of there with it, and that is how the half will end, as Newman will turn it over for the 11th time in the first half. That leads us to halftime, 28-21. Northwestern leading Newman here in the women's game. We'll take a timeout. The Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show begins right after this break. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are our friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being our hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
November is a great time to add a little nitrogen to your wheat crop, as well as control some of the weeds and grasses in your fields, such as joint grass and sheet. Here at the Alva Farmers Co-op, they work to provide winter services to you in a timely manner. Please give Matt a call at 580-216-1413, Rick at 580-327-7383, or Merle at 580-430-6005, or come by their main office in Alva on the corner of 4th and Barnes so they can help you profit more your next harvest. The Alva Farmers Co-op would like to wish everyone a blessed holiday season.
Here's to the ones who want the best for their family, something genuine, something meaningful. Those who want to go on vacation, the ones who hope to retire one day, those who want true financial freedom. At E&J Financial, they can help you achieve that. They focus on building long-lasting relationships that will educate and inspire their clients to true wealth. Let E&J Financial show you the difference, because at E&J Financial, they're invested in your future. Visit them at one of their 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva.
Looking to keep that beautiful summer tan through the fall and winter? Then you need to plan your visits to Exotic Heatwave and take advantage of our 24-hour tanning. No matter your schedule, Exotic Heatwave can give you access to Alva's best tanning facilities. In fact, all NWOSU students who present their student ID receive discounts on monthly tanning packages. Custom color spray tans are also available by appointment. Call Exotic Heatwave today at 580-327-4328 or stop by the salon at 1016 Noble in Alva. Keep that summer glow all season long with Exotic Heatwave.
And welcome to the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show. Back inside Personal Fieldhouse at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. It's 28-21. Northwestern leading the Newman Jets here in this one. Jacob, let's talk about the first half. Not a great half of basketball.
No,
it was pretty rough
clean.
from both sides.
20 total turnovers with both teams combined. 10 fouls for the Lady Rangers, 10 fouls for the Jets. Jets shooting 22% from the field. Lady Rangers shooting 11% from 3, while the Jets are shooting 9%. Just not good basketball right now. The defense necessarily isn't a big factor. It's just they're not making shots.
No, they're not. And again, both teams have had some opportunities, but again, the turnovers have been tough to overcome for both of them. Both teams combined 15 of 57 in the first half from the field. So again, it's been rough. Here's the saving grace for really both teams, and where they've got a lot of their points has been at the foul line. You know, Newman's 8 of 10, Northwestern's 9 of 10, so give credit for at least taking advantage. But again, Lady Rangers got off to the really good start, making some early shots, and it seemed to go ice cold from there. Newman has been ice cold throughout the entire first half. Again, we knew they were a team that is not going to make a whole lot of threes per game, but they've struggled from beyond the arc. I think if you're Newman in the second half, you got to figure out a way to get the ball inside.
Yeah, and that's one thing where they have had success is whenever they're getting that interior passing, they've gotten 2 buckets off of it. They just necessarily haven't been able to execute it the entire first 2 quarters. Lady Rangers are really crashing in on the inside right now, and also they need to get going from the outside. Caitlin Potter has had good looks. She necessarily just hasn't been able to make anything yet. Once she makes something, and then the Lady Rangers have to adjust, it's really going to open that inside game for them.
And again, for Northwestern, I think they've got to figure out a way to get out and run. That was where we seemed like Northwestern was getting some easy baskets on Newman, get it out in transition, push the ball a little bit more after some of those makes, because again, missed 21 shots in the first half to Newman. So they had some opportunities to come out with some fast break points. Northwestern with just 6 in the first half. They probably should have had more. But we'll see again what both teams can come out and do here in half number 2. We're just about 11 minutes till we go to begin half number 2. Keep in mind, folks, right after this, the men's game will follow. It's a non-conference doubleheader with Newman University in town out of Wichita, Kansas. 28-21. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman here at the half. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back and have more of the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show as you're listening to Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Older Drug from the Pulse.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Stop by Holder Drug in Alva, as they have some exciting deals going on. Their Swig cups are half price, marked down from $19.95. They have Goldbug, Ranger, Sooner, and Cowboy colors for each Swig cup. Flu season is nearly upon us, so you can grab your flu shot anytime at Holder Drug. Be sure to bring your health insurance card. If you are without insurance, flu shots are $35. Fall decor is also in and moving quickly. And Holder Drug Fountain still has the best ice cream in town, so grab a delicious Jack and Jill sundae. That's Holder Drug on the downtown square in Alva.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Going to the dentist is one of the most common phobias among patients of all ages. If you feel this way, you are not alone. At Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva, comfort and going above and beyond is embedded in our dental practice. We do what we can to eliminate the sounds, smells, discomforts, and financial fears of visiting the dentist. Making your experience surprisingly pleasant and positive is the top of our list. Our staff is focused daily on decreasing anxiety and worry to help your experience be even better. So, when you're looking for a home for your teeth, think of the friendly staff and doctor at Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva.
When you want the ultimate music and light show for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or the oldies, Local Boys Entertainment in Cherokee, Oklahoma will give you an unforgettable event. Local Boys offers the new Dancing on a Cloud with a dry ice fog machine, which is approved by most venues and perfect for your first dance. Local Boys Entertainment are the only ones in the area that offer this awesome effect. Book Local Boys today by calling 580-216-3116 or check them out on Facebook at Local Boys Entertainment. Don't settle for just a DJ. Book Local Boys Entertainment out of Cherokee today.
You know, life can be funny. Just like on the field, it's not always the team with the best players that gets the win. Sometimes it's the players that make up the best team who come out on top. The same can be said for insurance, and that's why you're going to want to team up with McDermott and Associates when it comes to your insurance needs. McDermott and Associates is a family-owned business with more than 40 years in the insurance industry. They can help you turn your loss into a win. Visit the winning team today at McDermott and Associates, 526 Flynn in Alva, or call them at 580-327-3500. That's McDermott and Associates.
Just look for the arches. That's right, the Golden Arches at McDonald's in Alva. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pancakes, Big Macs, fries, or even a refreshing salad, think McDonald's first. Once again this year, McDonald's should be your pregame or postgame stop for all Goldbug and Ranger game days. McDonald's is also the proud home for the Alva Goldbug and Northwestern Ranger coaches shows this season. That's McDonald's in Alva, a proud supporter of all area schools and activities.
And welcome back to the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Goodall alongside Jacob Bogus, Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer and engineer this evening. Northwestern leading Newman 28-21 here in the women's game. Let's take a look at your halftime statistics, which is brought to you by McDermott and Associates Insurance of Alva, Oklahoma. Start with the visitors on the scoreboard. Newman University Jets, they're 6 of 27 from the field in the first half for 22%. 1 of 11 from 3 for 9%. But they are 8 of 10 from the foul line for 80%, which has kept them in it. They were 3 for 14 in the first quarter and 3 for 13 in quarter number 2. For Newman University, leading scorer was Bria DeGreat, finished with 8 points in the first half, was 1 of 8 from the field, 6 of 8, though, from the foul line. Did have 6 rebounds in the first half to go along with 1 assist and 3 turnovers in half number 1. She had 1 of the 2 assists by Newman. Abby George had the other for the Jets. Braxton Stewart finished the first half with 5. Dee Dee Johnson finished the the first half with 2. Haley Albers with 4, and Michaela Hayes to round up the scoring for Newman with 2 points. They had 8 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive, 23 total, 10 personal fouls, 2 assists to 12 turnovers. Did have 2 steals and 2 blocks. Faith Mason-Vestal had 1 block. Caitlin Potter had 1 block as well for Newman in the first half. Some of the other numbers, Newman has not led in this one. Best scoring run, though, for Newman was 8-0 run in quarter number 2. There's been 0 lead changes. We have not been tied 1 time here in the first half. And again, Northwestern has led for 18 minutes and 51 seconds. Their best scoring run was a 6-0 run, and Northwestern's biggest lead was at 12 in the first half. Also, points off turnovers, 8 for Northwestern, 3 for Newman. Points in the paint, 14-8. Northwestern leading that category. 6-5 second chance points in favor of Newman. Fast break points, 6-4 in favor of Newman. And bench points, 6-4 in favor of Newman. Northwestern led 16-7 in quarter number 1. They were outscored 14-12 in quarter number 2, which is a 28-21 halftime score. Northwestern leading Newman here in the women's game. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll look at the halftime statistics for for Northwestern after this break, as you're listening to the Regal Oilfield Supply Halftime Show, as it's Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
Welcome back to the Regal Oilfield Supply Halftime Show here on the Pulse 105.7. And it's time to take a look at your halftime statistics for the Northwestern Lady Rangers. Again, brought to you by McDermott and Associates Insurance. For Northwestern, they were 5 of 16 from quarter number 1, 31%, 1 of 7 from beyond the arc for 14%. They were 5 of 5 from the free throw line, perfect from the foul line in quarter number 1. Quarter number 2, Lady Rangers 4 of 14 for 28%, 0 of 2 from 3, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 9 of 30 so far in the first half for 30%, 1 of 9 from 3 for 11%, and 9 of 10 again from the foul line for 90%. In the first half, Lady Rangers were led in scoring by Kalia King and Bailey Brown. Both had 10 apiece. Browns had all 10 in the first quarter, did not score in quarter number 2. And as she got into foul trouble with those 3 personal fouls. Jay Jones finished the first half with 4. Kenzie Lamer chipped in with 2. And Sammy Williams with 2 as well for Northwestern. Rebounds, offensive rebounds, 6 for Northwestern, 14 defensive, 20 total. They did have 10 personal fouls, 4 assists to 8 turnovers in half number 1. They did have 7 steals, which is a positive for the Lady Rangers in half number 1, as that all adds up for a halftime score of 28-21 in favor of Northwestern over Newman. We'll take our final timeout. We'll come back. Third quarter action begins after this, as we put a close on the Regal Oilfield Supply Halftime Show. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oil field supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
The Rusty Bucket Floral Design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC.
Apparently the officials wanted to start the second half a little bit early as Newman has it with the possession, moving left to right across your radio dial. Faith Mason-Vestal gets it out, now into the hands for a right wing three, and that's Stewart. That one's off no good. It'll go out of bounds to Northwestern. Jacob, you got a special shout-out for somebody.
Want to take a little break. Got to say happy birthday to my mother. She turns 50 tomorrow. Doesn't look 50. Jennifer, I love you. Thankful for everything you do for me.
Well done. That's how you're a good son right there.
You're going to give me a lot of brownie points. Christmas is coming up. I really need some good presents.
Clea King into the paint. Out to Ote. Left corner three. Pinball's out. No good. Tipped out of bounds. It is off of Newman. It'll stay with Northwestern.
Great job by Kalia King to, one, find Jakari Ote, but then to reset and try to get that offensive rebound, and then she forces it off of Newman. Lady Rangers ball right now.
Jay Jones to inbound up underneath the basket. Out to King, left wing. Holds it above her head. Now to hands back to Jones. Jones dribbles into the paint. Jumper. Got it from Jay Jones just right at the free throw line.
Good little two-man game there by Jones and Kalia King. Got the screen, got a wide open shot in the paint.
30-21. DeGrate has it for Newman now. Left wing. Left elbow. Now over to Johnson. Right wing for three. That one's off. No good. Newman has not been close on any of these threes. Now Jones quickly up ahead. Payasapi scores with the left hand in transition. 4 straight for the Lady Rangers.
Great pass there by Jade Jones. That would be assist number 1 for her on the game. That's very peculiar.
Yes, it is. Typically you see a lot more of that from that. Again, 3 for Jakari Ote so far. As Newman has it, Johnson top of the key. Looking inside to get into the hands of Abby George. Now to Stewart. Stewart drives all the way in and scores with the left hand off the glass.
Great job by Stewart to get in the paint. Like we said, that's one thing that they're trying to do. If they can get that going, it really might open up those three-pointers. And if they get some to fall, they might be able to get back in this game.
Down by 9. Lady Rangers on top, 32-23 as King into the paint working against Stewart. Dishes off to Brown. She's hammered from behind on her way up, and Bailey Brown will go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, really tough break there for Dee Johnson. Nothing much she could do. It was either a wide open layup or free throws. You got to put her on the line right there.
So Brown again playing with those 2 fouls for Northwestern. First free throw is up, and that one's spun out no good. And Brown was perfect before that. Now 3 of 4 here this evening. Second free throw upcoming. And that one's good. 33-23. Newman into the front court with it. DeGrate. Now to Johnson, top of the key to Stewart, left wing. Jones comes out on her. Now to George. Cross-court pass to Johnson, right elbow. One dribble. Now dishes inside, looking for, I believe that was Faith Mason-Vestal. She lost it. Jay Jones comes out of there with it for Northwestern. Stops, pops, right elbow jumper. That one's no good off the back iron. And the rebound is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Northwestern.
Yeah, but good call there by the referee.
Last touch by Dee Johnson of Newman. So Haley Albers will check in. Also checking in will be Mariah Saldana. Brown to inbound here on the near side to Jay Jones. Newman in a man-to-man defense as King has it right wing, guarded by Stewart. Gets a screen from Brown to moves to her left. Now into the paint, kicks it out to Ote left wing. Dribbles to her right. Payasapi has it right wing. Now at the free throw line. Stops, pops, jumper just outside the paint, rolls off the rim, no good. Stewart pulls down the board. Saldana into the front court for Newman. Stewart now into the hands of DeGreat left wing. They throw it around Stewart. Jumper just outside the paint is no good. We get a whistle and a foul. This can't be a shooting foul.
I'm not sure who she called it on. I thought she said 23.
Foul number 21, Presley Payasapi.
They're going to whistle a foul against Presley Payasapi, and looks like Stewart will be at the free throw line.
Very interesting call by the ref. I don't even think Presley Payasapi was in that general area.
Payasapi, her third personal foul, is Stewart up and hits the first.
Newman Jets now shooting 9 of 11, 81.8% from the free throw line.
5 points now for Stewart after she hits the first. Stewart on the season now 7 of 9, make it 8 of 10 as she hits both. Now that one was beyond me. I didn't see it. 33-25, Lady Rangers by 8. 6:50 to go here in half number 2. Mackenzie Billy has it right wing. Dribbles inside the right wing, stops, back out to Brown near the right wing. Back up top, Jay Jones for 3. That one's off the front of the rim. It just grazed it. And the rebound's last touch by Newman. It'll stay with Northwestern.
Great job by the Lady Rangers. It's kind of got that kick and pop offense going right now. They're trying to get into the lane and then kick it out to a guard on the outside, see if they can get an open 3 or an even better driving lane.
Fresh 30 as the inbounds pass goes to King. King sets a screen for Jones, who has it near the left wing. Now to left corner, left baseline. Kalia King all the way up underneath move. Kicks it out to Brown, right baseline. Has it there into the paint. Back up top to Kalia King. Now left wing, Ote, long 3. Spun out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Newman.
Kalia King really got away with a lucky one there. Bria DeGreat had her feet set, ran into her, fell. Should have been a charge.
DeGreat all the way in, tries to score with the right hand. Missed it as it hit up underneath the rim. Jones out of there with it. Quickly up ahead to Ote. Left-handed layup is good.
And if you're counting fantasy points, that would be one pass, 30 yards. So you got about 10 points on that one with the touchdown there.
So she scores with the left hand. It's 35-25. DeGreat left corner, guarded by Jones. Now to Stewart, left elbow. Dribbles baseline. She's cut off. Back out to DeGreat. Fires another 3. That one's off the rim. No good. Boy, Newman just continues to fire from 3, and they haven't hit but 1. Jay Jones has it right wing. Dribbles in. Kicks it out left corner. Wide open 3 for Brown. That one's short. No good. Rebound run down by Stewart of Newman.
Good job by Jay Jones. She did have that open 3. She hesitated. She got a better shot for Bailey Brown. Just didn't convert.
Saldana DeGreat. Her shot is blocked by Brown and then kicks it back out to Stewart, who loses control of it. Now able to retain possession. Saldana with it top of the key to George. Free throw line. Now they swing it to Stewart. To DeGreat right corner. He'll shoot another 3, and she hit that one. Second 3-point make for Newman. They're now 2 for 15. It's 35-28. Quickly into the front court as the in-close shot is no good from Jakari Ote. And rebound pulled down by Newman. Saldana to Stewart. Takes a left wing 3, and she hit it. Back-to-back 3s for Newman. And all of a sudden, the Jets are within 4.
You've got to get out on those three-point shooters. I know they haven't necessarily made that many this game, but you can't give open opportunities to people that have been historically able to make threes throughout the season.
Newman now 3 of 16 as they've hit their last 2. We'll take a timeout. 4:48 to go, third quarter. It's 35-31. Northwestern on top of Newman. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
4:48 to go here in the third quarter from Alva. Dustin Goodham alongside Jacob Bogus, Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer. As it's 35-31, Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman. A couple of big shots. Jacob has got them back in it. At some point, you knew some of those threes may start to fall. They've had some good looks.
Yeah, they've had good looks all game, just not shooting it well. Now 3 of 16, still terrible. 6-0 run in the last 113 because of the last threes hit on the last 2 possessions.
So Northwestern inbound facing the 2-2-1 press. We haven't seen this since the second quarter. Leverage will bring it up. Now the near side to Farrell. Still in the backcourt. Up ahead to Beecham as they beat the pressure. Farrell has it top of the key. Now dribbles inside the right wing. Has it right baseline. Back up top to Beecham. Beecham makes a couple of moves. Now gets into the paint. Out to Leverage. Left wing for 3. That one's off the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Nope. Run down by Bailey Farrell. Leverage dribbles in, loses control of it, and that's a steal. Newman comes out of there with it as Saldana goes down over the top of Leverage. DeGrade will bring it up into the front court all the way in, kicks it out to Stewart. Pump fakes, dribbles in, jumper rattles out, no good, and we get a whistle and a foul.
I believe we have a foul on number 25, Mackenzie Billy, right here.
I believe so. Get another look at this one.
Yep, looks like she had that arm hooked on Bria DeGrate.
Inbounds pass is tipped away and stolen by Northwestern. As Bailey Farrell comes out of there with it, stops back to Beecham left wing. Cross-court pass to Leverage is knocked away and nearly stolen. It was last touched out of bounds by Newman. It'll stay with Northwestern.
And it looks like Beecham was trying to do a little too much. She tried to get it to number 23, Kylie Leverage, in the corner when you had Mackenzie Billy sitting there wide open. Mackenzie Billy is a good three-point shooter when she's on.
So 35-31. Leverage. Now to Farrell. Has it top of the key. Now into the paint. Stops. Picks up her dribble. Now to Mackenzie Billy. Just inside the left wing. Has it left baseline. Now back up top to Leverage. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Has to pull the trigger. That one's an air ball. And a shot clock violation for the second time this evening.
10th turnover on the Lady Rangers. You can't have those possessions like that. You're taking a lot of time off the clock, and you're not getting a good shot. If you're going to do that, you want to get a high percentage shot, maybe a good 3 or something inside the lane.
Well, Newman again, a 6-0 run the last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Lady Rangers have not scored a basket. Newman with an opportunity to get within 2, maybe 1, as Lady Rangers have gone to a 2-3 zone. As Albers has it left wing. Now cross-court pass in the near side to Dee Dee Johnson. Now to DeGrate, top of the key. DeGrate to Stewart, left wing. Pump fakes. Now back to DeGrate. DeGrate dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Albers. It's stolen away by Bailey Farrell.
Great rotation there by Bailey Farrell. She knew that they're looking to get that pop out by the driver.
Leverage into paint, into Brown, and she tries to score with the left hand, and she's bumped on her way up. And Bailey Brown will be at the free throw line.
Lady Rangers right now, they do have to get back to the free throw line because they're not scoring very well from the field. 12 of 41 from the field, 1 of 14 from 3. We thought Newman was shooting bad. We are not executing at all from the three-point line right now.
So to the free throw line goes Brown as she hits the first. Brown now 5 of 6. Again, that's been the biggest difference. Northwestern 11 of 13 as a team. Newman 10 of 12. Back to the foul line goes Brown. Free throw is up, and she got them both. 38-31. 37-31. A little pressure from Northwestern in the backcourt. Johnson picks up her dribble up ahead to Albers. Now into the hands of, I believe that was Faith Mason. Now they get it to Albers. Into the paint, back up top. Johnson drives in, free throw line jumper. That one's no good. That was a brick. Rebound pulled down by Kalia King. King up ahead to Ote, left wing. Stops back to Payasapi for 3. Got it! She rattled it home. Big shot from the freshman, Presley Payasapi for 3.
Great job. She trailed that transition. Jakiria Ote turned around, saw her wide open. Very easy pass, very good basket by the freshman.
DeGrate now into the hands of Michaela Hayes. Back to DeGrate here on the near side. DeGrate dribbles inside the right wing. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Left wing. She'll fire from 3, and she hit it. Newman's hit their last 3 3-pointers.
And that's something that's going to really help help them get back inside the paint with those bigs.
King all the way in, and we get a whistle and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Kalia King as Newman did not get back as Johnson couldn't stop her.
Yeah, tough to stop Kalia King in the open court like we said earlier. One thing developing, Kalia King also has 9 rebounds. She's in double-double territory right now.
40-34, Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman. It's 2:05 to play here in the third as we have a media timeout. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Here at Bank Central, we pride ourselves on providing the technology you need to make your banking experience easier. Start by downloading our mobility app. It will make all your transactions quick and easy. The latest update allows you to block transactions on your Bank Central debit card, receive alerts, schedule transfers between accounts, and log in with your fingerprint using Touch ID. That's the latest on our newly updated mobility app. Download it today for free. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC. Visit us today at bcna.com.
Hi, this is Adam Jordan with Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we understand that making decisions about your future or the future of your loved ones can sometimes be difficult, but we are here to make the process as pleasant as possible. Life does not slow down when you come home to Beatles. For many residents, it's all new beginning, full of activities and fun. We strive to provide compassionate and comprehensive health care in a Christian environment. For more information or to schedule a visit, give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alva.
2:05 to go, third quarter from Alva as it's 40-34, Lady Rangers over the Jets of Newman. The Jets, though, have made their last 3 3-pointers. So they've gotten back into this game. They only trail by 6 as Kalia King will be at the free throw line out of this timeout.
For the Lady Rangers, number 2, 18.
So King to the free throw line where she's 4 of 5 this evening. Make it 5 of 6 if she knocks down her first. Missouri, really?
Yeah.
For those of you wanting to know, Kelly Bryant, great Clemson quarterback, transferring to Missouri. That's an interesting place for him to go. That second free throw's off the back iron, no good. It's 41-34. Johnson into the front court to Faith Mason. Back up to Johnson. Johnson dribbles in, stops, kicks it out to DeGrate, left corner. Dribbles left baseline, dishes inside to Albers. Her shot is no good, but she's bumped and fouled on the way up.
Yeah, got her with the reach there. One thing that really got that shot open was Kalia King having to close out hard on DeGrate because she has hit a couple threes in this game now. Lady Rangers still have to make sure they're getting out there on those threes.
Albers to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 so far this evening. Free throw is up, and that one's good as it's 41-35 now. Second free throw upcoming.
As she makes the second one, Jay Jones bringing up the ball. Looks like Newman going back with the pressure again.
Yep, 2-2-1 press. As it's a 5-point game, Ote to Payasapi, left corner, dribbles in, up underneath, and a cross-court pass will go out of bounds, and that's a turnover against the Lady Rangers.
Press to Payasapi, she's got to be more in control. I know she got bumped on the baseline right there. Still, got to take your time. You got to get that ball to Kalia King in the breadbasket, right in her chest.
Newman with an opportunity here to get within 3, maybe 2. Johnson has it. Kicks it out right corner. Albers, she fires from 3, and that one rattles out, no good. Had a good look. Ote pulls down the board. Ote to Jay Jones, right wing, now to King. King dribbles, free throw line, dishes inside. It actually was tipped and last touch by Dee Johnson. She comes out of there with it. Good hands from Johnson. Johnson quickly up ahead to Faith Mason. Scores with the right hand. High off the glass, and it's 41-38. King quickly back down the other way, and she misses the in-close layup. Rebound is tipped out and run down by Kalia King. That's Jones for 3. Got it from the top of the key.
I know they get the 3 right there, but that's still about 3 or 4 layups we have missed throughout the game. Easy layups we should be converting on.
I agree. You can't miss those layups like that. DeGrate has it left wing, and we get a whistle and a foul against Northwestern. But Jay Jones, that was a massive 3 for the Lady Rangers. They needed that one desperately. Newman again as a team 3 for 4 from beyond their arc. The last 4 3-pointers. That last foul against Kalia King, her first. The great left wing has it poked away. Mackenzie Billy comes out of there with it. Stops, kicks it back out top to Kalia King. Right wing to Jay Jones. Northwestern here, I think, probably going to play for what could possibly be close to the final shot. Just about a 2.5-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Brown working against Albers, goes right at her, tries to score with the right hand. She's bumped and fouled on the way up. And this will be against Newman and I believe Albers.
Yeah, good move by Bailey Brown. She got her up in the air, got her to come down, and then came up with the shot. Once again, getting back to the free throw line, this is really going to help the Lady Rangers score for the rest of the game.
First free throw from Brown. That one's up, and that one's good. And Bailey Brown hits it. She's now 7 of 8 from the foul line for 14 points. Lady Rangers back on top by 7 after Newman had got it to within 3. Free throw number 2 is up and hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and falls in. It's now an 8-point game. That's 5 straight for Lady Rangers. Under 10 seconds to go. Johnson with it. Into the front court, nearly loses control, has it right wing. Cross-court pass, and we get a whistle and a really cheap foul against Northwestern. Well, and Newman's going to get an advantage out of that because they're going to be at the free throw line.
We didn't see it. It was right in front of us. I mean, the thing is, she got her with the body earlier in the possession, and then she calls a little ticky-tack foul right there.
Free throw from Johnson is up and good.
See, I'm fine with the foul call if you call it with the body.
Yes.
But don't call it when she's standing in front of her about 3 feet away and she's got her arms out. That's not a foul.
Johnson back to the free throw line to make it a 6-point game, and that one's no good. 46-39, 3 seconds to go. Billy with it to Bailey Farrell, half court, and this is not going to be good if it goes, as she did not get the shot off on time, and that will do it. 3 periods in Alva. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman, 46-39. We'll take a timeout. Fourth quarter action begins after this. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are our friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being our hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
November is a great time to add a little nitrogen to your wheat crop, as well as control some of the weeds and grasses in your fields, such as joint grass and sheet. Here at the Alva Farmers Co-op, they work to provide winter services to you in a timely manner. Please give Matt a call at 580-216-1413, Rick at 580-327-7383, or Merle at 580-430-6005, or come by their main office in Alva on the corner of 4th and Barnes so they can help you profit more your next harvest. The Alva Farmers Co-op would like to wish everyone a blessed holiday season.
Well, fourth quarter action about to begin. Northwestern on top of Newman here in the women's game, 46-39. Lady Rangers will have it as we begin quarter number 4. They'll be moving right to left across your radio dial. Jones out to King, right wing. Now dribbles all the way in, tries to score with the right hand. Does! Count it, and she's fouled. Three-point play opportunity coming up for Kalia King.
Great set out of the quarter. Head coach Tasha Dieselhorst wanted Kalia King to get back to the rim. They kind of used Jay Jones as a decoy, got her to come up to the top of the key, wide open driving lane for her.
King to the foul line. Free throw. That one is no good. Can't complete the 3-point play. Still a 9-point game. And the way Newman has been shooting the 3 recently, they're kind of still in this game just a little bit. Johnson has it poked away from her, and King comes out of there with it, and we get a whistle and a jump ball.
And see, the ref on the baseline, she called the non-touch foul, and then as a player dives on Kalia King, it's not a tackle. Maybe form, no targeting on the penalty. Might need to come to the monitor to review.
Oh, my. 48-39. I don't get that one. Riley McCloy with it and has it knocked away from her, and a foul is called. Oh, my.
The refs are doing the best they can. We appreciate all the work they have done this game.
They whistle that against King, her second first-team foul here in the 4th. Johnson has it, top of the key. Now Newman now with it. Inside goes Michaela Hayes, and now gets it to Faith Mason, and we get a whistle and a travel before the shot against Faith Mason.
Good job by the Lady Rangers. They went straight up again. Didn't get the foul call this time.
Jay Jones into the front court now. Has it in between the two rings. Then we get a whistle and a reach-in foul that time. I'm just going to say they have to call that one. And they'll whistle that against Dee Dee Johnson. Her third personal foul. Team second. Northwestern to inbound on the far side. Jones out near the half line on the far side. Guarded by Saldana. Now, left wing into the hands of Kalia King, working against a great. Stops on the baseline. Now to Brown, has it poked away from her. Farrell able to run it down. We get a whistle and a jump ball.
I'm sorry. The one ref that called the jump ball might have had her vision blocked, but the ref over here on the opposite side, I could see her being held and dragged to the ground. Not a good call by the referee right there.
Jones to Brown. Top of the key. Brown into the paint. Has a baseline. Her shot is blocked on the way up. Faith Mason hit her across the arm and turns and looks and asks what she did wrong that time.
And see, the thing is, whenever you don't have officials that are consistent with their calls, you get players that get confused. What's a foul, what's not, and it's hard to play defense.
People are probably going to be like, boy, you guys have said a lot about the officials tonight. Folks, if you're watching with us on YouTube, which again, our broadcast is with the YouTube and the Northwestern Athletics, you can see why.
It
has been a rough go.
It hasn't been good.
Initiating crew.
It hasn't been good for the Rangers, and it also hasn't been good for the Jets. There's calls that are questionable all over the court right now.
Brown to the foul line. Second free throw. Got it. 50-39. Lady Rangers on top by 11. 8:55 to go. Fourth quarter from Alva. Saldana has it. Now cross-court pass to Malloy. To get it into the front court to Hayes. Has it just inside the left wing. Now to Stewart. Her pass is knocked away into the hands of Stewart. Jay Jones comes out of there with it. Another turnover against Newman. Mackenzie Billy with it. Left wing guarded by Hayes. Now dribbles back out beyond the three-point line. Goes back to Jay Jones. Has it top of the key. Looking for Brown with the screens. Got it. Moves to her right. To Farrell right corner. Pump fakes. Now dribbles to the right wing. Trying to create some space against Saldana. Dumps it down to Brown. Has it right block. Tries to score with the left hand. Does not, but she's bumped and fouled on the way up.
Great job by Bailey Brown. She isn't really shooting well from the field. She's 3 of 8, but 10 of 11 from the free throw line. She goes to shoot 2 more here.
So Bailey Brown back to the foul line. She's made a living there this evening. 10 of 11, 17 points on the evening. First free throw is up, and she got it. Well, and again, Lady Rangers, ever since leading 41-38, a 10-1 run. So Haley Albers will check in for Newman now as Brown goes back to the foul line. Leading all scores in the game with 18, make it 19 as she hit them both. She's 12 of 13 from the foul line. 13-point game now. Newman has not been able to handle the pressure very well from Northwestern as DeGrade has it. Now to Stewart, throws it to a cutting Hayes, stops, goes up with the shot, and left it short. And I got to tell you, I don't know why Hayes did that. Hayes probably could have just went all the way in for the layup, but instead decided to take the contact. Now she's got to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and the scramble had Bailey Brown so out of position right there. You go straight up, you've got a wide open layup. You don't have to force yourself to make these free throws.
So Michaela Hayes will be at the free throw line where she has not been there this evening. Hayes on the season just 1 of 2 and make it 1 of 3 as she misses the first. Second free throw upcoming from Hayes, and that one's good. 52-40. We'll see the 2-2-1 press here from Newman. The Rangers have not had any trouble really breaking this pressure. As I say that, as Hayes nearly comes up with the steal trying to save it, but it was last touched by Newman. And it'll be Northwestern ball.
Well, what this pressure does is not necessarily meant for steals. They're steals of opportunity, but it shortens the game clock for the Lady Rangers.
As they just throw it over the top of the pressure, Brown to Billy. Now back up top of the key to Jay Jones. Dumps it to Brown, free throw line, pump fakes, dribbles into the paint, tries to score with the left hand. She left it short. Albers pulls down the board. Saldana will bring it up for Newman. Dribbling now to Albers, top of the key to Stewart, right wing. Stewart out to DeGrade, top of the key. They swing it around to Hayes, left wing. Hayes takes a couple dribbles, drives in with a jump step, scores with the right hand off the glass.
Good move there by Hayes.
52-42, Newman within 10. It's 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter from Alva. Lady Rangers on top. As Jones tries to hand to King. A lazy pass nearly stolen by Stewart. As King, cross-court pass to Billy. Now to Farrell. Farrell drives all the way in, kicks it out to Brown. That pass is knocked away. Brown's able to retain possession. King with it, left wing, stops, pops just inside the free throw line and hits the jumper.
Kalia King, sweet spot right there. 5 feet from the basket. Too tough to guard.
And Newman just doesn't have an answer for King when she wants to put the ball on the floor and go to the rim. As King knocks that pass away, then saves it to Farrell, but they're going to say she was out of bounds already, and it'll stay with Newman.
Great job by Kalia King. She's getting in those passing lanes once again like she was in the first quarter. They can create those turnovers. They're going to get easy baskets, and they'll extend this lead.
Ote checking in. Bailey Farrell will sit. Payasapi will check back into the game as well, as Mackenzie Billy will check out. It's 54-42, Northwestern over Newman. Albers free throw line. Now to Hayes left corner. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Pump fakes. Now into the hands of Potter for three, and she finally hits one. Potter knocks down the three. She's 1 of 5, and now it's a 9-point game.
And that's one thing that's going to help them. They've got to extend this defense. When the Lady Rangers can pack the lane, they don't have much success.
Ote back out to Payasapi. She'll fire from three. That one's no good. Maybe not. It was a little bit of a forced shot that time.
Yeah, you'd like to see them take a little bit of time off the clock here, especially in these last couple minutes of the game.
Saldana dribbles in, bounce pass to Potter. Her jumper, that one's too strong, no good. Albers tries to pull down the board. It's knocked away by Brown. Payasapi comes out of there with it. Up ahead to Jay Jones. Will dish off to King. King drives baseline, tries to score the right hand. It does off the glass.
Kalia King starting to get going here. She's now 6 of 12 from the field, 17 points.
And it's 56-45, double-digit lead again. DeGreat to Potter. Saldana will drive into the paint, kicks it out to Hayes. Her jumper just inside the left wing is good. 9-point game. Jones quickly up ahead to Payasapi. It's tipped out of bounds by Hayes. It'll stay with Northwestern.
Good job by Hayes to get back there on transition defense. Looks like we have a couple subs for the Lady Rangers. Number 24, Deja Beecham, and number 23, Kylie Leverich.
Payasapi inbound in the left corner to Leverich. Has it left wing for Northwestern. I got to tell you, if I was Newman, I'd probably look at a zone defense as we get a whistle and a traveling call against Brown.
The refs are doing a great job. They're trying as hard as they can.
56-47 after turnover. I agree with that last one. Albers has it right wing. Now an near side to Stewart. Guarded by Payasapi. Stewart to Potter. Saldana drives all the way in and dishes out to Stewart. Right corner for three. That one's no good off front of the rim. Stewart runs down her offensive rebound. Seen her do that twice tonight. Hayes has it left wing. Another extra possession is Albers. Left elbow jumper. That one's off the rim. No good. Couple of good looks for Newman. Not able to get it to drop. Leverich up ahead. Ote. Left corner to Payasapi. Now to Brown. Left wing. Dribbles right by Albers. All the way into the paint. Tries to score. Off the glass. It's good. Count it, and she's fouled.
Not good defense there by number 33, Haley Albers. Bailey Brown's not looking to shoot threes. She shoots them when she's open. No need to close out on her hard like that.
I got to tell you, if I'm Newman defensively, I probably would look at going to a zone because they cannot handle Northwestern one-on-one. 4:47 to go as we'll take a timeout. 58-47. Lady Rangers lead the Jets of Newman here in the fourth quarter. This is Lady Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Here's to the ones who want the best for their family, something genuine, something meaningful. Those who want to go on vacation, the ones who hope to retire one day, those who want true financial freedom. At E&J Financial, they can help you achieve that. They focus on building long-lasting relationships that will educate and inspire their clients to true wealth. Let E&J Financial show you the difference, because at E&J Financial, they're invested in your future. Visit them at one of their 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva.
Looking to keep that beautiful summer tan through the fall and winter? Then you need to plan your visits to Exotic Heatwave and take advantage of our 24-hour tanning. No matter your schedule, Exotic Heatwave can give you access to Alva's best tanning facilities. In fact, all NWOSU students who present their student ID receive discounts on monthly tanning packages. Custom color spray tans are also available by appointment. Call Exotic Heatwave today at 580-327-4328 or stop by the salon at 1016 Noble in Alva. Keep that summer glow all season long with Exotic Heatwave.
4:47 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, it's 58-47. Lady Rangers on top of the Jets of Newman. Bailey Brown will be at the free throw line again out of the timeout. She's got 21 so far. She's 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Free throw is up. And that one's good as she completes the three-point play. It's 59-47. Lady Rangers doing a good job of holding Newman at bay. Albers with it, throws to Hayes. The pass is knocked away out of bounds by Beecham. 23 to shoot. Newman will inbound in front of their own bench.
And one thing that I've noticed with their Lady Rangers defense, they are shading towards number 0, Caitlin Potter, so that's really going to affect the defense. They might be able to get inside on that side that she is sitting on.
Saldana to Potter. Cross-court pass to Hayes. Pump fakes. Dribbles in. Kicks it back out to Potter. Saldana now with it left wing. Hands back to Potter. Back to Saldana. Dribbles in. Kicks it out. Potter left wing. Now to Albers left corner. She'll fire the three, and it's an air ball. Rebound run down by Leverage. Out of bounds off of Leverage. It'll stay with Newman with just one to shoot. Pretty much a catch and release here if you're Newman.
Yeah, you really just got to, hopefully you can get something around the basket. But if I was the Lady Rangers, I would pack it in right now, make them shoot it from the outside.
Inbounds pass goes to Hayes.
Not a good job there by Hayes. She's got to recognize even the coaches in the entire bench was pointing that out.
So a shot clock violation against Newman, and I'm with you. You saw the entire coaching staff point up there and show 1 second to go, and Hayes caught the inbounds pass and really didn't know what to do with it.
Just not a high basketball IQ play right there. You've got to be aware of stuff like that the entire game.
Jay Jones with it for Northwestern, right wing to top of the key to Kalia King. Dribbles to the right wing now is King. 15 to shoot for Northwestern. Top of the key to Ote. Ote with it, back to King, right wing, dribbles to her left, has it free throw line, spins back to her right, tries to score with the left hand and does as it hit the front of the rim and crawled in.
Another good up and under move by number 2, Kalia King. She's really utilizing that move today.
No answer Newman has for Kalia King. 61-47 largest lead for the Lady Rangers as Hayes has it just inside the left wing. Now to Stewart into the paint. Her jumper is up. It's too strong, no good. Got her own offensive rebound. Nope, my apologies. We're going to have a foul before that.
A little bit of contact. Necessarily, nobody was really in position there. I would like to see a no call.
Yeah, that's probably a good. I would have said no call.
She beat Bailey Brown to the ball. Bailey Brown just kind of came up underneath her. One of those calls again, kind of questionable. Really not going in the way of Newman right now.
Yeah, and that's again, we're in the bonus for Newman. 20 fouls and 17 against Northwestern. 37 combined as Brown will go back to the free throw line. 13 of 14, make it 14 of 15 as she hits this one. Brown, free throw line. Second shot is good. 63-47. Bailey Brown with 24s. It's a 16-point game now. Lady Rangers on a 7-0 run. Newman's been scoreless for 2.5 minutes. Saldana has it. Now to Hayes, right wing. Hayes dribbles in, falls down, and they're going to say she's bumped and fouled.
Let's see. Let's look over here on the live stream, see what we see. I mean, Jakaria's arm was within 5 feet of her, so I can understand the terrible call there.
Saldana inbounds pass into the hands of Potter, top of the key. Now right wing to Stewart. Saldana with it, dribbles all the way in, stops just outside the paint, back out to Albers just inside the right wing, cross-court pass. By Kalia King. King on a breakaway all the way in with the right hand. It's blocked by Potter from behind. And we get a foul against Potter.
I mean, Kalia King, she told me before the game her favorite book is Harry Potter. It's just she read that play just like it was Harry Potter. Great job, Kalia King. And then she gets the foul. Got to convert at the free throw line right now. Caitlin Potter, she did a great job of not letting her get the shot up as well.
Yes, she did. As King will go to the free throw line. I thought it was a pretty good defensive play by Potter. King will be at the foul line. She did get her with the body, though, a little bit, too. As King is 5 of 8 from the free throw line, make it 5 of 9 as she misses this one off to the right.
I mean, she knew immediately that was not going to go in as soon as she shot it.
Northwestern as a team, though, very good this evening from the foul line, 23 of 27. Second free throw is up, and that one's good. 64-47, 2:53 to go as King now has 20. Saldana with it. Now to Hayes, right wing. Now to Albers, right elbow. Albers missed Stewart underneath for a wide open layup. They throw it out to Hayes, who misses the three. Albers pulls down the board, and we get a whistle and a foul against Payasapi.
One thing you got to do if you're Lady Rangers there, long three means long rebound. You've got to get out on those shots.
Kenzie Billy will check in as Payasapi has her fourth personal foul. Saldana will inbound up underneath the basket. Fourth team foul against the Lady Rangers. Saldana looking in, and we get a whistle and a foul inside before the ball is even inbounded. So Albers will be at the foul line. Free throw is up, and Albers misses that one. Albers before that was perfect. Now 4 for 5. Second free throw upcoming. And that one's good. 5 of 6. Ote back to Jones. Now to Ote here on the near side. Now to Jones. Back left wing to Ote. Top of the key, Jay Jones. Lady Rangers here can afford to be patient with a 16-point lead. Ote for three. Got it from the left wing. Big shot as Stewart didn't get out there quick enough to get a hand in her face at 67-48. 19 is the largest lead. Saldana with it, left wing. Now top of the key. Albers with it for three. That one's off the front of the rim. Stewart grabs the board. Another opportunity as Potter will fire left wing three. That one rattles out, no good. Stewart with another offensive rebound. Has it left baseline. Back up top to Saldana. Saldana with a stationary dribble. Dribbles to the right wing. Back up top, Hayes. They get it inside to Stewart. Stewart tries to score with the left hand and does over Bailey Brown. 2 points for the Jets.
Good job by Stewart to get in there and get into the lane. If you're head coach Darren Spence, you really got to force the pressure here on defense. You're running out of time. 1:32 left in the game.
Stewart with 11. She's in double figures for the Jets. Her and DeGreat both have, Stewart actually was 14. The scoreboard's wrong. Inbounds pass is knocked away, but Billy comes out of there with it to Jay Jones. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Right wing three. That one's off the back iron, no good. And Bailey Brown runs down the offensive rebound.
Yeah, great job by Bailey Brown. And if you're the Lady Rangers, you can take as much time as you want here. Run out the clock.
We are under a minute as Jones has it right wing, and we get a whistle and a foul against Newman. I believe they're going to whistle Saldana.
Bailey Brown does a great job of acting just at the fall, and they get 2 free throws.
So Brown to the free throw line again. Folks, she's 14 of 16 tonight. We get 14 of 17. As checking in for Newman will be Riley Malloy. Brown back to the free throw line. Second one's up, and that one rattles home. It's 68-50. Lady Rangers on top. They're going to come out here with a victory. It's going to be a nice non-conference victory for the Lady Rangers. As Albers has a free throw line. Top of the key in the hands of Potter. Left elbow jumper. That one's left short, no good. Ote pulls down the board. Ote has it left wing into the front court. 35 seconds to shoot. 19 on the shot clock. Jones inside the paint out to King. Right wing dishes inside out to Billy. Left wing for three. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Potter pulls down the board for Newman. Potter into the front court. Back up top, Saldana. Now into the hands of Malloy. Malloy tries to score with the left hand. She's fouled on the way up, and we'll go back to the free throw line.
Good take there by Malloy. Really forcing the issue. Bailey Brown looked straight up, kind of threw her body into her. Tough call. You're going to win this game. Take it with a grain of salt.
15 seconds to go as Malloy to the free throw line, and she hits the first. Malloy on the season 8 of 17. Before that, make for 47%. Newman 16 of 21, make it 17 of 22 as Malloy hits this one. Both teams have been fantastic from the free throw line as Ote will take the inbounds pass. She'll dribble into the front court, and that is going to do it. As we're under 10 seconds, crowd starts to rises to its feet here inside Percival Fieldhouse. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is going to do it. The Lady Rangers pick up a very good non-conference victory over out of the team of the Heartland Conference, the Newman University Jets, as they defeat the Newman University Jets 68-52. 68-52 is your final score. Lady Rangers now move to, on the season, 4-5 overall record and 2-3 here at home. Again, in the non-conference matchup, Newman University falls to 6-4 on the 2018-19 season. We'll take a timeout. Our post-game wrap-up show begins after this. This is Lady Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Stop by Holder Drug in Alva, as they have some exciting deals going on. Their Swig cups are half price, marked down from $19.95. They have Goldbug, Ranger, Sooner, and Cowboy colors for each Swig cup. Flu season is nearly upon us, so you can grab your flu shot anytime at Holder Drug. Be sure to bring your health insurance card. If you are without insurance, flu shots are $35. Fall decor is also in and moving quickly. And Holder Drug Fountain still has the best ice cream in town, so grab a delicious Jack and Jill sundae. That's Holder Drug on the downtown square in Alva.
And welcome back to our post-game wrap-up show. Let's now turn it over to Jacob Bacchus, who's with head coach Tasha Diesel.
First of all, Coach, great game. You win 68-52 over the Newman Jets. You led the entire game wire to wire. Give us your thoughts on this game.
I thought we did a really good job on the defensive end. We weren't making shots early and really didn't really shoot a good percentage for the game, but I thought our defense was really the key that was the consistent all night long.
Yeah, forcing 20 turnovers, one of the big developments of that. One thing that we keep seeing is the three-point struggles. We're getting the open shots, just not converting on those. What can you guys do to kind of get away from those struggles and into the GAC conference?
Yeah, I thought tonight we were tired. It looked like we didn't have much legs underneath us. Yeah, so we got to have a few more contributing from the bench to give those starters a little bit more of a rest. But again, when things weren't falling offensively, credits to our defense of being solid.
All right, highlighting a couple players. Number 2, Kalia King, 21 points, 10 rebounds. Number 30, Bailey Brown, 24 points, 15 of 18 from the line with 7 rebounds to go with it. Give us your thoughts on their performances this entire year and how, in my opinion, in the last couple of weeks, they've been stellar for you.
They have. They've been our workhorses. When we need a bucket, we're going to those two, and they've done a really good job of responding, playing 31, 35 minutes a game. Like I said, they're tired. They're ready for a day off, but just great to have them knowing that they're contributing and showing up every night.
And another positive note, 24 of 30 from the free throw line for 80%. If you're getting to the line 30 times and making 24, you've got a good chance to win a lot of ball games.
Yeah, I thought that the whistle was being blown a lot, so we talked about trying to get to the rim, and I thought Bailey and Kalia did a good job doing that.
All right, you moved to 4-5. You've got a Southeastern team on Saturday. Good luck to that game. Great win tonight. Really appreciate you coming on for the post-game interview.
Thank you.
Folks, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more of our post-game wrap.